Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. Good to see you. My name is Ben Moseby. Thanks for being here. It's a glorious Tuesday, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. I was out there just in that last hour, sitting having my lunch in the glorious surroundings of our car park. But at least the weather's nice. If you have come back in to watch us, thank you so much. We've got a brilliant show lined up for you. Nice to stay in with us for a couple of hours and cool off. Then you can go out in 2 hours' time and have an hour in the sunshine then, because we've got a brilliant show lined up for you. Just to let you know, launch party coming later on. I know a lot of you are watching Debbie Fisher just now with Craft Together. She's back with me on launch party tonight at 5, where we've got the return of that vintage carnival, plus other goodies from recent shows like the Dreamies, like Paper Dynamics. We've also got an Explorer kit and an Out This World deal, which you're going to love in that show a little bit later on. This show, though, for the next couple of hours, we are in the Craft House, which means we've got a fabulous guest to introduce you to. Thank you to those of you who joined us on Wake Up Call a little bit earlier on. We have been very, very busy. Loads of you shopping early doors on all of the goodies that we've got from Wool Couture. If you remember, they were with us probably, it's probably about 4 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago. You guys absolutely love what they had to bring that time around, and then you suggested a few other bits and pieces that you wanted to see off their website. Penny has brought with her more than just a few bits and pieces. We have a lot of goodies to bring to you over the course of this show. If you want to crochet, we can help you with that. If you want to knit, we can help you with that. If you want cute characters, we can help you with that. If you want to be making cute cardigans, booties, all these different bits and pieces for new babies, then we can help you with all of that as well. It's a stack lineup. Best thing to do is stick with us, but also shop the day. You'll see all of the details there online on our website, and pick up the deals, because already we have been super duper busy. The thing is, we've got 2 hours, but across the show, we might become, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half in, things might be disappearing, might have to revert to a song and dance routine. So we'll see how it goes. Let's welcome her back in, though. The lovely Penny is here from Wool Couture. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you.
Good to see you. And back, I suppose, by popular demand, really, because you were here a few weeks ago. Been super busy. Just for those who weren't here and weren't here earlier on, weren't here before, just tell us a bit about Wool Couture and what you're all about.
So Wool Couture was founded by Claire and Ali Gelder. Claire turned her hobby, her passion, into a business. And here we are kind of 7, 8 years later, and we have everything from crochet, knitting, macrame, cross-stitch, needle felting, you name it. But we sell these beautiful craft kits. So everything in the kit is what you need to make the item that you're going to see today. So lots and lots. My car was full.
And obviously last time you were here, Sarah was here.
Yes.
And Sarah knows you guys obviously from
She does.
Dragon's
Claire
Den.
was actually on Dragon's Den,
Yeah.
our founder, seeking investment. So we have investment from Tuka and Tej, and obviously Tuka and Sarah know one another. So, yeah.
That's how it all happened. That's how it all happened. And we had a busy hour earlier on, didn't we? And safe to say, well, you said your car was stacked. We've got a little bit of everything today, haven't we?
We have. And what's brilliant today is we've not just got knitting, we've got, well, and crochet now. We've got knitting and crochet, but we've got kits across beginner through to intermediate. So we've got something for everybody. We've got beginner, we've got easy, we've got advanced, and we've got intermediate. So there's something for everybody today. And we just have yarn bundles as well, and some tools too.
And what's nice, actually, is, if you remember last time Penny was here, Emma was here as well, who's kind of like the, I suppose, the expert, isn't she, in like knitting and crochet? Whereas you, like me, are more sort of on that journey, aren't you, of knitting and crochet?
I am. So I should have mentioned, I'm the MD of the company,
Yeah.
so I run the day-to-day operations, but Claire and Emma are the talented ones, and they create and design all of the kits that you'll see. So we design and create them all. We're actually based in Barnsley, and so everything you see has been designed and created by Claire and Emma. So yes, I definitely won't be like, remember when Emma was sat here and ended up finishing something? That won't be me. But no, I'm involved in the process and get to come and talk to you about everything we've got today.
It was so funny, wasn't it, last time? You and I were just having a little go at knitting, and we looked across. Emma was here, actually, just sat on the sofa, and she'd, like, literally knitted a scarf about yay big, didn't she? It was just...
But the great thing is, like, I started my knitting journey. I'm just about to start dabbling in crochet as well. And I'm finding it's so mindful. It's brilliant. You can sit and ruminate and actually just to pick something up and start. So I'm loving the journey that I'm on. And it's great as well because I'm understanding the product more and what people might encounter if you're new to knitting or crochet. So.
And it's nice, isn't it, as well? I know we'll get on to some product in a second, but we chatted about this earlier, and you said it's mindful, but it's a craft, isn't it, whether you're knitting or you're crocheting, that you can take with you wherever you go?
Yeah, I've actually started like taking my bag. We've got the tote bags actually, and I put everything in there with the pocketbook, sitting on the train, or I do a lot of travelling, so sitting on the train, and people will come up and talk to me, and I just find that real community around it as well. So yeah, it's great.
And they're like, I feel like it's like traditional crafts, isn't it, like, that you're bringing back? Because, you know, we'll all remember when maybe our nan taught us to sort of knit or crochet, and it's something which perhaps that maybe kids nowadays have forgotten to do or don't get taught as much as perhaps they used to do. So I feel like you guys are kind of bringing back these traditional crafts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get my daughter to do it as well, and actually when she sits down, she's enjoying it. But, you know, there's so much time on your screen or your phone or anything like that to pick up some needles or a crochet hook and just sit. It's just so relaxing, I find, so.
Well, keep the questions coming in. Say the hellos as well. Radical Rachel with us on the socials. We've got Trudy with us. Elsie joins us. Colleen Passari says hello. Again, from a sunny, hot Florida. Sunny and hot here today in Newton Aycliffe, can you believe? We've got about 20 odd degrees outside. It's positively balmy. Laurie Barnett joins us. Louise Burton. M says, good morning from California. I love the kits I bought earlier this year. I must have that cow. We'll get on to Isla, the Highland cow. She's proved very, very popular, so you might have to be quick there. Laurie Paris says, good morning to Ben, Penny and the crew. And Louise says, I can knit a little, but not crochet. Well, this is going to be the opportune show for you to start that crochet habit, because we've got some brilliant kits. We've got books for you as well, and all sorts. Let's start off, actually, with this kit. So this is the Learn to Crochet kit. Already proving very, very popular. 40% of the brights, which Penny will take us through, has gone. There is a pastels options for you as well, which is limited stock, which means we've got less than 10% of the stock remaining there. So whichever way you want to go with this, brights, but particularly pastels, do be quick. You'll notice no club inspired discount on our third-party products. However, you do get a discount off the normal price that these would sell for. So £26.99 is the price, or $40.49, whether you go for the pastels or the bright. So talk us through the box. What actually are we going to be getting in the Learn to Crochet box? Well,
first of all, I have to say this is the perfect box if you've never crocheted before, because everything is in that you need to start your journey to crochet. So it's absolutely brilliant for that. So in the box, so in this beautiful box that you're going to get, also great for a gift in terms of the lovely packaging, but in the box you're going to get a manual, crochet manual, patterns, so instructions, and there's 4 projects that you can do. So I've brought 3 of them here. She's just out at the moment, but you can also make a bag. But let me talk you through the different yarns. So we've got 4 balls of this super chunky yarn, our beautiful bright yarn. This is a 90% acrylic with a 10% merino mix, so it's actually really, really lovely and soft. And brilliant to start with. In terms of a chunky, because you can really see your stitches and count your rows, etc. So this is brilliant for that. And we've also got our really popular cotton candy yarn, 100% cotton. You get 2 balls of that. So in the kit, you can make 2 projects. You can make the cushion or the scarf. Or you can make the wash pad and scrub pad.
Oh, that's cute, isn't it?
That you can see. Or the Scandi bag that you can see here. So, and now there's references to our YouTube channel. So if you go onto YouTube, onto Wool Couture, you'll see tutorials for all of the things that you can see here, all the different stitches. But it's just absolutely brilliant because it talks to even to how to hold the hook to everything that you've got here. You've even got the cushion insert that's just hiding behind there in the box as well. So absolutely everything is in there that you need. And the contents of this kit, if you were to buy them all alone, would be worth over £50. So a really, really good deal there too.
So, I mean, today, really, £26.99, it's almost like a half-price deal, isn't it, pretty much? And just to say, so those are the colours that you've got for your crochet kit in the pastels. The brights, the pastels are limited stock, though.
Yes. So we've got the beautiful lemon in the cotton candy. So you get 2 of these in the box rather than the candy pink. And then for the yarn, rather than the purple, you get this lovely dusty pink colour in the pastels.
So less than 10% of the stock there available, so you do need to be checking that out sooner rather than later. £26.99, £40.49. If these yarns are easy to work with, as they look, says Carol, these will be beautiful kits, especially for a beginner. I love the colours that you've brought. That's the point, though, isn't it? That they are easy to get started with.
They're a beginner kit, so you could literally start without any knowledge whatsoever of crochet, maybe not even know what a hook is, and you can get started. So they're perfect for that. There's the crochet manual that comes in them, so it tells you everything. Then there's a slip knot, how to hold a hook, because it's not natural. When I got the needles, I didn't even know how to hold them. So it's going to talk you through how to hold a hook, how to hold the yarn, chain stitch, double crochet stitch. So everything is in there. And then you've also got the 4 projects. I don't think you can see that. I need to hold it up like that.
Which camera are we going to be on for this one? Camera 5, I think it is. Is it 5? There you go. There we go. Everything in there.
And again, I must just mention all the tutorials that we have as well, because you can go online and you can have a look as well. I like to do a bit of both. I kind of read, look on YouTube, have a look and go back to it. It's perfect. Really good present as well if you know somebody who said, I need a new hobby, or I've always fancied trying crochet or knitting. They're perfect for that.
Yeah, do you know, I'll ask you this question before we move on, because I think you're probably the perfect person to answer this. You know, because we've both sort of had a little bit of a go. We're both learning. So Elsie says, I find that knitting is a little more challenging for me than crochet. Any tips on how I approach knitting with the mindset that I can manage? I did give it a go, but I put it away. So, like, any tips on like how to make it more manageable? Is it just a bit of time, or?
I think it's a little bit of time and just having the confidence just to start. You know, the first stage is just actually picking up the needles, holding them like a knife and fork and thinking, right, where do I start? And looking at the tutor, because I didn't, but apparently that's a tip.
Oh, there you go, hold them like a knife and
there
fork.
you go, hold them like a knife and fork. But it's just starting, and it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. I knitted a hat the other day, and there's like a hole in it, and I dropped a stitch, but it doesn't matter. And I think there's something, when you look back on that journey, and Claire alludes to this, talks to this in one of her books as well, is, you know, she looks back at all her projects, and her first one has that real sentimental value, because that was her starting the journey. So I think it's just about just doing it, picking it up, giving it a go, and you can take your time. There's no rush. You could have a project to last you all year. It doesn't matter.
It's the same in mine. I mean, I wish I'd taken a picture, actually, because I did get quite far with it. But mine had, I think you say drop a stitch. I had like little holes across mine at points where like I'd obviously missed a stitch or whatever. But you know what? I didn't really mind, and I just enjoy. Well, you know me, I'm the biggest like sort of component for like going, don't worry about things, have a go, try things out. It's not a competition. You know, you're not taking it into a competition to be like best in show or whatever. You're doing it as a mindful thing. So just have fun with it. And I suppose the more you practice, the more you do, the better you're going to get and the less stressed you're going to be. But you shouldn't get stressed because it's supposed to be fun.
Oh, well, if I can show, when I started, I kind of forgot to breathe. I was doing it and I was so tense like this. And I was like, I need to relax. And, you know, I said to Emma, when can I just do it and I can be watching the telly, like watching Corrie, and I'm just like doing it. And she was like, you just do. And then actually now I can do it without actually looking. So I think it's just practice, it's time. As you say, there's no rush. Just enjoy it. And you're learning something new.
Before we just move on, just to say, the brights are now also limited stock, so less than 10% of the brights on the Learn to Crochet box to go, so 10% left, $26.99, $40.49, and the pastels, of course, are limited stock as well. Things are going to sell out, absolutely guaranteed on that. Janice just says, I'm currently working on my Wool Couture baby blanket. It's so easy for a beginner like me. Next, I will learn to crochet. And our Carol's just said, first tip, relax and do the motions, just like crochet. Relax and enjoy. And thank you to Margaret, who says, Ben is so funny, he's a wit, he's very crafty, he even knits, which begs the question, and this is it, is Ben our very own nitwit? Thank you. In brackets, you know we all love you, Ben. Thank you, Margaret. Yes, I don't mind. Nitwit, that's fine, absolutely. Shall we show you this little book? And I'll flick through this for you. So half the stock of the little book of crochet has gone. $9.99 or $14.99 is the price on this one. This proved really popular last time, and this is literally taking you right from the beginning,
right through. So it tells you a bit about the company, it tells you about Claire and how she fell in love with crafting and crochet and knitting, etc. It's actually, Claire's now written 7 books.
Oh, wow.
And this is a pocketbook series. So we have pocketbook of crochet, pocketbook of knitting, pocketbook of weaving and macrame. But this is the crochet one, beautifully illustrated.
Yeah, it is.
And it tells you everything from abbreviations to telling you about tension, again, how to hold your hook, different types of yarn, which is great because I didn't know there was lots of different types of yarn, and which are best for which projects. So there's tons and tons of information in there. And it talks you through, so you start with sort of, all the terminology and basic tips, to the basic stitches, but then there are 3 projects in there as well.
Okay.
So they take you through a bronze project right through to a gold project at the end. And I believe there's a bonus one at the end. But what's great in the book as well, you can scribble, make notes, there's sections to make notes about projects that you're doing.
Yeah.
There's all these gorgeous illustrations that show you step-by-step guides. And there's some really good quotes in there as well, just to keep you going and keep you motivated as you go through.
I think I said this last time, like normally, well, I say normally, with a book like this, you'd almost expect there to be sort of like photographic pictures in here, but the illustrations are so good. They're so clear, so bold and so precise. They're, again, super easy to follow, aren't they?
Yeah, well, I think they go with that whole kind of nostalgia and that feeling of that handmade craft and that handmade feel as well.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Like you say, as you go through, you'll get all of these kind of like motivational quotes as well, which is brilliant. So this is like the first project then, is it, the bronze level?
Yeah, that is, yeah. So I believe that's a scarf.
It is a scarf, yeah. So making a block scarf.
And it tells you, which different yarns that you can use. So, if you didn't want to go for one of the boxes, we have got the bundles of yarn and we have got the hooks. So you could always bundle that up together and just try the different kind of swatches and different types of the projects.
I won't show you all, but I'm just keen to kind of give you a bit of a feel as to what you've been getting here. So making pom-poms again. I mean, that's a lovely thing to do, isn't it? And again, really achievable to do.
Oh, absolutely.
You did a pom-pom in the last show, didn't you?
I did do a pom-pom.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was not bad. I did do a pom-pom. And we've got some pom-pom makers as well, but I did do a pom-pom. They always finish everything off perfectly.
Yeah. Again, I won't flick through it all, but you can see. And then we get to the gold level. So that's making a teddy bear.
Yeah.
Wowee. So this is the kind of thing you're going to be achieving. And like you say, I love the fact that you've got little sort of note pages in there as well. So almost like sort of charting your journey, really, isn't it?
And it's a really good size as well. If you're out and about and you want to pop it in your tote bag with your yarn and kind of go to the park, then it's perfect just to sit with because of the size as well.
So half the stock of that has gone. Very popular last time, as I said, but and more stock of that has been brought this time. So the fact that half of that has already gone shows me that there's lots of interest in people wanting to get back into crochet or indeed give it a go for the first time. We'll come on to your question, Mistress Dab. I'll ask it now, actually. So we've obviously got kits for beginners, but she says, are there any advanced kits? We have got advanced kits as we go, haven't we?
We have got advanced as we go through. So we've got the beginner, we've got easy, we've got advanced, and we've even got intermediate as well.
All right, well, let's have a look at some of these animals, because a lot of you asked for these last time. So I was thinking maybe Penny might bring 1 or 2. I mean, she's brought a whole
I nearly
gang.
brought more, but
Did
I had
you
to
actually?
kind of yeah, it was really difficult. I work in this lovely office and I'm surrounded by all of these animals, and it's a bit like who's in and who's out. It's really difficult to choose.
Oh, no.
So I bought our classics and some icons for you today, but we have hundreds.
So we've just bought a few. Again, if you like these, potentially when Wool Couture are back, we could bring in some different ones. But what I will tell you, they're all proving very popular. This is Mabel. 40% of the stock has gone here. And like you were describing her earlier, she's sort of like the OG, isn't she? The original.
She is the OG. She is, for sure. And it is her birthday soon, and I must check when, but I know that it's soon. But yes, Mabel Bunny is the OG. We also have her in knitting, which I'll show you later. But we've got the crochet kit here. Claire's actually written a book called Mabel Bunny and Co. And which inspired lots of the other animals that you'll see as well. But Mabel is just super popular, super iconic to us as a brand, and we just adore her. She's gorgeous. So everything that you're going to get in your kit, you're going to get this lovely My Bag of Happy, which always makes me smile when I see that and our orders are going out. But inside, you get everything that you need to make Mabel. So starting with, you've got the pattern. You can see we've got a darning needle on here to weave in ends and sew it all up together. And then it talks you through. And on our YouTube channel, you can go and you can see various elements of making up parts if you ever get stuck or need a hand and go through. So, and then inside, you will get the stuffing, you will get 3 balls of the Bow Baby yarn. This yarn is it's spun and dyed in West Yorkshire, which is lovely. And it's a 50% acrylic, 50% merino mix. It is super soft and it's machine washable.
Do you know, I must say, one of our senior managers came down in between shows to watch the first show, because we were talking about how super soft it was, and she came in, picked up the granny square, which we will show later on, and she picked it up and she went, oh my goodness, they are really soft, aren't they? Like, she actually came in to feel the softness, and she couldn't believe how soft this is.
So all the yarns that we're showing today, they're just perfect for babies, because they're just super duper soft. Mabel Bunny is an easy skill level, so if you're used to kind of your basic stitches, then this would be a good project to move on to. And what you'll get inside the kit as well is all the little bits of yarn for the features that we'll see as well in here. But these are colours unique to us, and we'll see some of the further colours as we go through, but they're just absolutely gorgeous.
40% of Mabel Bunny has already gone. And again, did you say easy or beginner? Easy.
Yep, so the stitches in this is a double crochet in this one, so this is an easy kit. And I should just mention this is a DK weight yarn as well.
She brought a zoo, says Trudy Bickham. Absolutely, she brought a zoo, yes. Yeah, because we've got rabbits, we've got cats, we've got cows. We've even got an octopus coming up for you later on as well. So brought the aquarium as well. We'll get that out of the tank in just a little while. I still find it hard to believe, like you guys, like if you've never done it before, easy. This is easy for you to be able to make Mabel. So think about that, a kit for you maybe to try it for the first time, or if you know somebody who loves crochet, what a great gift for them. But yeah, if you're making this for you know, a new baby in your life, then again, absolutely super and super duper soft as well. This is the point. Let's move on to our next friend, which is Elsie Kitten. Is that right?
It is.
Yes.
And we've got Chloe later.
Yes.
So we've got Elsie and Chloe, so we'll show Chloe in the knitting later, but we've got Elsie in crochet today. She is just so cute. I'll pick her up so you can see the size a little bit more. She's not going to fall over. But she is just absolutely adorable. So in this kit, you're going to get 3 balls of the grey. You get so much in the bag. 1 ball of the cream. And then also 1 ball of the pink, which is going to make up the various, and the feature bits. Let me just grab those so you'll see in the kit. Yeah, can you see that okay? Yeah. And this, she's an intermediate, so a lady asked earlier, so this is an intermediate kit. It's chain, double crochet 2 together, treble crochet and bobble stitch on this one.
I love the fact that she's got little like pink paws.
She's so cute.
And again, I really wish, it's one of those times like I wish there was the technology there for you to be able to kind of reach through your screen and feel the softness on these, but super soft. And like you say, great point, they've got to be really, haven't they, in the fact that if you're going to give these to kids, you know, little ones, you want to make sure that it's like that soft touch against the skin.
Absolutely, and they are machine washable at 30 degrees as well. I mean, brilliant. I mean, if you made that up, you can always pop it back in the bag, seal it up and give it as a gift as well, which are perfect.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, you might decide that you've made one of these and then decide that you want to keep it for yourself anyway, actually. They're so super cute. £37 and £37 and 4p is the price on this, or £50 and 34 cents, $50.34, I should say. What's the stock on this one, Johnny, did you say? 10% gone of Elsie Kitten. Someone who's proved very popular, and whoever it was earlier on who said, I want to get the Highland cow, you're going to have to be quick because we are limited stock on Isla cow. Again, so super cute, very different to these two, but she's more advanced, isn't she?
She is. So this one here, so if I just show you, lift her up actually, let me get this one. Yeah. It's interesting on this one because everybody wants to touch and feel Isla. So Isla Highland cow, everybody wants to touch and feel because she is just so gorgeous. So Isla cow, you're getting a lot in this one. So you're getting 4 balls of the Bow Baby yarn in the mink, 1 of the natural cream, and then all the various elements for the bit to go in there as well. Let me just show you the pattern. You've got the needle to show on the top.
Okay.
Yep.
And there's like step by step by step. Here we go, all the way through.
Absolutely. So you can see on this one.
What did you call this stitch earlier? Is it like a double?
A loop.
Loop
just a
stitch.
Loop, is it? Yes, loop stitch on that one.
And what's nice about this, I suppose, is once you've got the pattern, there's nothing then to stop you from buying more of the yarn to do her in like different colours.
You can make it in a different colour. I mean, you could do that one, and then you could buy some of the yarn and make it in, I don't know, whatever colour you wanted, the pink or the grey, in that one. And just check it. Yeah, that's advanced. I just wanted to check it wasn't a mid-intermediate. That's an advanced kit on that one.
Limited stock on Isla, the Highland cow. £41 is the price on that today. If you're in the US, $56.99. But limited stock, so less than 10% of the cow. I'm not surprised that you've gone limited because you are super cute.
We do a huge one on, it's called Bonnie the Cow. Clara also wrote another book called There's Mabel Bunny and Co, but there's Bonnie the Cow. Maybe that could be another one. But he's huge, huge, and he sits in the office and you just want to touch and feel him all the time. He's brilliant.
You should just
but I do have to guard them because I'm always like looking because I know everybody's like, I really want this.
I think next time you come, just like bring everything. And even if we're not selling it, we can just like stack out the whole studio of all of like the cuddlies.
Everywhere.
What's he called, the big one? Hugo?
Bonnie.
Oh,
Bonnie the cow.
Why did I think Hugo?
We've got a Hugo chick.
Oh, have you?
We've got a big Hugo chick, yeah.
Right, but Bonnie the big cow.
We've got Bonnie the cow.
Yeah.
And friends. Yeah, but I'm not surprised he's popular. He's absolutely gorgeous.
Right, next, Laura the lamb.
Yes, so last time I was here, everybody was loving Laura, and I'm not surprised. Again, quite an iconic one after Mabel as well. Well, they all sort of are, really. But just really, really gorgeous and cute. So we have Laura Lamb. I'll just pass you to her.
Half the stock of Laura's gone, by the way. Oh, again, she feels so super soft. Super cute.
Well,
what skill level is Laura?
So this one is an advanced as well.
Advanced.
And if I just show you. So this has got a bubble stitch on it. If you can see, there's a pattern there.
Yep.
Yeah. And you're getting 3 balls of the cream, sorry, 2 balls of cream, 2 balls of grey, the black yarn, the hook, you're getting the stuffing that comes in it, so you've got everything that you need to go in, and the darning needle to sew it all back together. And that one.
Again, super, super cute. What I would suggest is as well, maybe if you are of that, maybe you've crocheted before and you're wanting to get back into it, and you're kind of thinking to yourself, like intermediate sort of advanced, is that something perhaps I could potentially go for? There's nothing to stop you from getting the kit, and then maybe the book alongside it would just sort of help you a little bit more as well.
I think tutorials, you know, Claire kept saying, just go on the tutorials and have a look, and they're absolutely brilliant because it'll show you different elements. So I find them looking at the pattern as well, using the book and looking online, but there's so many tutorials to see, and really well explained, really simple to follow.
29, I'm just loving this. $29.44 or $40.84 is the price just there. You show them, Laura, just there. That's it. If you want to jump in, half the stock of Laura has gone. Now, last chance to get your pastels of the crochet box. Let's show you the picture of this. The crochet boxes are proving very, very popular indeed. In fact, wow, those are float. We've got one left. One chance left in the pastels, so next person to check that out, that is gone. So if you've got that in your basket, get it checked out now, because that is just about to sell out. $26.99, $40.99. Whichever way you're going with that, by the way, the brights are hanging on by a thread as well. So as quick as you can on those. Right, let's get on to the crochet kits. The blanket, first of all, the granny square. Shall I pick this one up and bring it across? This is one of our senior managers came down earlier, and this is the item she picked up. Could not believe just how soft this is.
Oh, it's incredible. So this
soft.
is a different yarn to the Bow Baby that we've just seen. So this is our merino yarn. It's 100% merino yarn. Again, really, really good for babies as well, because it's just super soft against you. But, you know, when you're crafting and crochet, what better way to get stuck into a project and feel that nostalgia than a granny square? And this is just one big granny square. So this is a brilliant project. It's a good over-the-knee, pram blanket. I can never say that. I did that last time. I can't say pram blanket. Pram blanket. Or you could even just put it over your chair as well. But it's fantastic.
Our producer Johnny just said he has one of these when he's ill. He has like a blanket that. Oh, you don't now? Ah.
I just grabbed the...
He just... I thought you were meaning last time you were ill, you went home and got your granny blanket and put it over... No, you do need it. You should have it there in the gallery with you, John, to be fair. But it's so super soft. So this is, again, all the full instructions that you need.
Everything is on there that you need. You get all of the yarn. You can see in the yarn. We've got all of the yarn over there and the hook that you need. Now, this the stitches used here are chain stitch, double crochet and treble stitch on this one. And this measures, I don't know, you can tell from here, but it's 73 centimetres by 73 centimetres, so it's a really, really good size. These are hand wash only, this yarn, but you can just always just dab it. The yarn that you'll be using, so you're getting 4 of the peach colour, 3 of the cream, 2 of the grey, and each ball is 50 grams, 65 metres. Yeah. And this is an Aran weight yarn.
So 4 of the peach.
4 of the peach, 2 of the grey, and of the granite, and 4 of the natural cream.
Excellent. And like you said, you know, what a beautiful gift to give to somebody. And this is the kind of thing, I know we just talked about Johnny's blanket, but it's genuinely the kind of thing that you'll keep and treasure forever, isn't it?
You'll keep forever. I mean, you know, I remember my grandma used to knit, and I've still got some old toys of hers that she used to do. But they're just those family heirlooms, and you'll always remember that. What more special if someone's having a new baby, or you want to gift it to somebody? Somebody spent the time to make that for me, because there's a lot of hours of work that go into these projects. So yeah, they just have more meaning to me and more value, I think.
And I think that's the joy of it, isn't it? If you think about the cards that you make as a paper crafter and how nice it is to be able to give a handmade card to somebody, it's so much more personal, isn't it, than going down a card shop and buying like a £2 card at a card shop that anyone could get. That's the reason you make the cards. This is the reason why you'll get back into or start doing the crocheting or the knitting, because it's that joy of having, you know, the skill to be able to make something like this, and then the joy of seeing their recipient's face when you hand something like this over as a gift.
You can't buy, you know, you just can't buy that feeling, and someone's actually taken the time and effort to make it, so it just makes it really, really special.
You've got that, of course, then in the those colours there, but if you just want the cream, we do that too, right?
Yep, so it's in the cream, so same amount of yarn, so we've just got all of the cream balls that we've got. I'll just show you the pattern on this one. Again, so the cream merino yarn in that one.
I always feel like this one's more new baby, and that one maybe is more like a like an over the knee. I don't know why, just the colours kind of make me feel a bit like that. I mean, but it's entirely up to you.
What present if you're going to a baby shower and you made that for somebody, or just a gifting and birth? They're just fantastic. Or again, you could just use it at home as decoration, or my knee blanket. I keep coming back to a knee blanket. They're easier, these skill level on these ones.
And again, as we said, once you've got these kits, you've got the pattern, so then there's nothing to stop you from buying more of the yarn individually to create.
Absolutely. You could buy the bundles and you can make it in a different colour.
One thing I didn't ask you, which I will ask, where are we on, can we make to sell these, or is it a case of once we've made these, we have to keep these for ourselves?
Well, you can gift them to other people. We would just ask if you were making it for anything you'd write in, and we kind of have some guidance around that.
Excellent stuff. So, granny blankets, done. Next up, the cloud, which is the wall hanging. Details coming up on your screen here. So $22.79 or $31.34 is the price for this one. So just to say, this normally has 3 bobbles on it, doesn't it? It's fine.
I may have trapped that one earlier, and that was my fault. So, yes. And I wasn't quite quick enough to put another one on. But yes, it comes with
3.
I could have said, here's what I've started, and just not finished.
Yes,
that's what I should have said, Ben.
So actually, yes, so Penny made this a little bit earlier on. You just haven't quite got round, have you, to adding the third?
I'm going to do that later, yes. That's what I'm going to do later. So in this kit, it's an easy kit. You get 3 balls of the granite yarn.
Yeah.
You get the stuffing to finish it off with, and you get some yarn, some of the merino yarn to create the name. Because I know personalisation is huge at the moment, but you could do anything that you want. So in the instructions, we tell you how to do a chain stitch. So if you wanted to put a heart on, or a star, or whatever you wanted to put on, you might just want to leave it plain. But it really, I think, elevates a nursery or a bedroom. Yeah, they're beautiful.
Quite nice as well to hang up above the cot, isn't it? As like a little mobile would be really cute.
Yeah, that would look gorgeous. Play and feel as well, because it's so soft.
So soft. And again, you know, you've got the opportunity, if you want to get more of that yarn. We'll show you the yarn bundles in just a bit. If you want to make in different colours as well, then of course you can. And like you say, you've got the ability to be able to pop whatever name you want on there, you know, which is
It's a simple chain stitch. It tells you how to do that in the instructions, so you can put whatever you want on there.
$22.79 is the price here, or $31.34. Now, we did promise, I mean, we've seen super cute already, but if you want like super duper cute, then take a look. I mean, my goodness me.
I don't want to say the word broody, but it does. I mean, it's so gorgeous. It's just absolutely adorable. And if you could just feel, it's just the quality. I wish, again, you could all feel, because it's just so, so beautiful. This one is 0 to 3 months. We've also got on sale the 3 to 6 months, but we actually go up to 18 months with these if you were to go on our website. But today we're selling the 0 to 3 and the 3 to 6.
And again, how easy are these to...
That's an easy kit.
I literally can't believe that. So an easy kit, everything that you need to be able to pop this together, all the full instructions again, yeah?
Yeah, all the full instructions. Well, you actually get in this one as well. We've actually given another colourway just in the yarn, because you'll see in the pictures on this one, this is actually the teal colourway. You get these gorgeous coconut buttons as well. So you get the yarn to be able to do the star that we've got here, but if you wanted to, you could maybe put a personalisation. So on here we've got a C, you could put, or you might want to do a heart, and so you've got the yarn to be able to do that. And then on this one we're showing you how to do some chain stitch, some little flowers, so you could do that as well, or maybe some little stars with that. So yeah, this is an easy kit. You get the 5 balls of the merino yarn, In this, you get the buttons, everything that you need, the hook to be able to do that kit.
Do you know what? I'm at that age now. I've just started wearing cardigans again, and I kind of like a cardigan like this with my initial sewn onto it. Do you go up to age 46 or not?
I'll have a word with Claire. I'm sure we do. We actually do a lot of garments, so yeah,
Really?
we do some fab cardigans.
It's just a little bit too small, this one, isn't it? It's just a little bit on the small side. But we're doing 0 to 3,
yeah, and 3 to 6.
But if people want to go
higher, up to 18 months, then we have those as well on our website.
Is woolcouturecompany.com. So have a look for that. But we've obviously got 0 to 3, so £35.14 or $48.14. Sorry, $44, and then you've got the 6 to 3 to 6.
0 to 3 and 3 to 6.
0 to 3, 3 to 6, and the 3 to 6 details coming up for you here. I'm sure this heat is scrambling my brain, today. £35.14 or $48.44. And again, think about getting this kit. You've got obviously all the yarn there to be able to make this, and think about then the other colours which we'll come on to, so you can make the cardigans in different colours as well. Which is super, super cute. Oh, that's nice. Producer Johnny's just telling me that his wife's nan makes the, little cardigans for the premature babies in the hospitals and stuff. Just super cute. Next up is a cute little teddy bear. So this is this got a name, or is this just teddy bear?
Teddy bear.
Just teddy bear.
Maybe this could become Teddy Bear Ben.
Oh yes,
maybe
that's what we'll do. Teddy bear Ben. It looks a little bit like me.
It to put a B on.
Yeah, yeah.
This is brilliant. Forever Friend, a teddy bear comforter. We love this kit. It's, again, in the merino yarn. It's really, really delicate. So if you imagine it up against your skin, or just in a cot or a pram, or just as a present, or even just to have it just as a decorative item in a nursery. But it's crochet basics on this one, so this is an easy skill level on this one. Stitches used are chain, half treble stitch, double crochet and chain stitch on this one. And if you can tell, he's 24 centimetres tall.
Oh, okay.
10.5 centimetres, so he's a good size.
And I love the fact, again, you've got the opportunity to be able to personalise here, so whoever it might be, you can pop that sort of initial on the front there, and then you've got this for the kind of
So you've got the yarn
nose.
for the features and for the eyes, and then you can personalise as well, so you might want to put a star or just an initial. You get the stuffing that comes in there as well, and the hook. So again, everything you need, and I'm thinking you could make him up, pop him back in the bag, and what a brilliant gift as well. Super cute.
And as we keep saying, this is the opportunity for you to be able to make these gifts that are completely personal, that are completely different, that nobody else will have made, for that that new baby. I think it just adds that certain level of personalisation. I know you keep mentioning as well, but just to reiterate, so the majority of these items are, as far as caring for them, hand wash only.
These are hand wash only, but you can just kind of dab them. The Bow Baby is machine washable at 30 degrees.
A few comments coming through. I've incorporated crocheting into a scrapbook page, says Trudy. So again, crocheting into your paper craft as well. Absolutely, you can do that. Laurie's saying that's the kind of thing I want to make my husband. Mother made one like this for him, but queen size before she passed away. That's the blanket. He was only a teenager. Laurie says, I don't understand any of the stitches or how to connect pieces. That's where you need the books, I suppose,
That's where you need the book, and that's where you need to look on our YouTube channel for the tutorials. But it will tell you all of that. So, yeah, the books are perfect for that. Anything that you get today, if you are a little bit unsure, I would say, if you're going down the line of crocheting, then get the book of crochet in your basket, and we'll get onto the knitted items in just a minute. If you're going down that line, it's just it's almost like having that sort of comfort blanket there, a safety blanket that you can refer back to, isn't it? Yeah, and what I failed to mention, I can't believe I didn't, but on the crochet box, you actually get access to our online crochet course as well with Claire and Emma, the same for the Learn to Knit. So if you were to purchase that, you can also go onto our website, check out the date, but we do an online learning tutorial, and if you can't make that date, you can always record it as well. It's pre-recorded, so you can watch that too. Ash says, I never quite got my head around crochet, but I used to love knitting. Haven't done it for 30 years though. This is the show for you then, Ash. Start now. This is the show to reignite that knitting fire. And listen, give crochet a go. Try one of like the easy kits, right? Get the book, try the easy kit, and hopefully see how easy it is. I'm sure last time Emma was in, or maybe it was Sarah who said, so we both had to go at sort of knitting and pick that up fairly quickly. I'm sure Sarah said that crocheting is easier to do than knitting. Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on what you, but some people have a preference. But I mean, crochet is so popular. And you know, at one time when I first joined, knitting seemed to be more, but I see more and more people crocheting, and that in our sales as well. So.
Don't be afraid to have a go today. Try these things out. If you want to go for the teddy bear crochet kit, that is £18.04, $25.64. If you need more as far as yarn is concerned, let us show you the beautiful merino yarn. So the first one is this kit here.
Yep, so the pastel colours.
Yeah.
Yep, so you've got the 5 different colours here, and what I think these would be brilliant for is if you just wanted to make like a strappy blanket or something like that, then they're fantastic for that. But you can use them for any of the projects. Say if you bought the teddy, you could make one, and then you might want to make one in a different colour. So they're perfect. But the bundles always do well for us.
How much
so
do we get on each one?
So they're 50 grams, and you get 65 metres on each ball.
Wow, okay.
And it's an Aran weight yarn.
Right, and like we said, super soft, super quality on these too. And if you were to buy a bundle like that, I mean, you could make multiples of like Teddy, for example, couldn't you?
Yeah, so Teddy's got 2 balls in, so you need to use 2 of them.
Right, okay.
But yeah.
£28.45 for that bundle, or £38.94. Next one is the kit just here.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, go on.
I get really excited about that colour because it just reminds me of sunshine, and today, and it's super hot. So I love all these colours. They're so rich. This red is just absolutely beautiful. So
we've got the red, yellow, pink, orange, and blue in that one, isn't it?
Blue.
Yep. Again, £28.45 is the price there, or £38.94. And then slap bang in the middle, we've got sort of more of like our darks in there, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, what I love the beauty about crafting as well is everybody automatically think, oh, it's summer, we should be going for pastels or the brights, but actually crafting's all year round, and a lot of people, you know, we sell Christmas kits now as well because people are getting ready for Christmas as well. So these are that sort of autumnally wintry colours, but it doesn't matter, you can knit at any time. I love the rich navy on this one as well. I think they sit really well together. So you might actually just want to do something with the 2 of them in a separate project. So
you've got navy granite, your black in there, and then you've got that caramel as well. Yeah,
sand colour.
Beautiful selection of colours. Again, you might want to mix and match and get a few bundles of these, but making that saving today, 5% saving, £28.45 or £38.94. Thank you, Evelyn. Says, I've been crocheting for over 40 years, blankets, baby, toddler clothes. I used to make small black blankets and caps for the hospital nursery. Loads of you love to crochet by the sounds of it, so we'll give you the opportunity to get the crochet goodies checked out. We're very busy across the board. The Learn to Crochet boxes are on the verge of selling out. Remember, I think it's the pastels we've only got 1 left of. The brights also hanging on by a thread. And we will head over and have a look at some of our knitting goodies in just a few moments' time. But let's give you the opportunity to check out, and we'll be back in about 4 minutes' time.
I'm here because I do love Crafters Companion products and Crafters TV.
Your products are great, made with great care and thought, and are second to none.
Love all the products. I love the tutorials we get.
Your papers shimmer and make all our crafts shine.
I love all of the products and all of the paper pads, of course.
I love Crafters TV because it shows you the best tips and tricks on how to use your crafty stash.
The quality of the products are phenomenal. Value for money is exceptional.
Amazing presenters, craft goods galore, launch days and craft vaults, deals bundles and more.
Your pens, pencils, and markers make all crafters say, they are mine.
Or I love Crafters Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter, and Crafters Companion makes me look better.
Right guys, now we've been getting a lot of love from everybody since the start of the new year. But I just feel like there is even more we could give our viewers.
But we already give them entertaining shows, amazing offers, brilliant demos and in-depth craft-alongs. What more can we do?
Yes, but I still think we could give them more.
For Sarah, we're already live 3 shows a day, 5 days a week. I mean, what else are you thinking?
You're right. It looks like we might have to make it Saturdays.
That's right, join me over the next few Saturdays as we sit down, chat, craft and create live from the studio, giving you even more opportunities to watch and join in.
Want to catch some amazing deals at the weekend? Make it Saturday.
Want your chance to win some amazing prizes? Make it Saturday.
To virtually join us live and show us your makes? Make it Saturday.
Want to have a chance for us to solve your craft problems in our crafty clinic? Make it Saturday. Want to vote for your favourite demo of the week? Make it Saturday.
So don't miss out on our brand new show, Make It Saturday, where the weekend comes to life.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hi everybody, this is Lynn Bledsoe. You asked me why I like or I love Crafter's Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter and Crafter's Companion makes me look better. It makes me look like a better crafter than I am because I'm not good at design. So I have the layout collection that helps me with design. I don't like to do the same thing over and over. So I have a template library that gives me lots of new ideas and card bases and things to try. I never know what to put on the inside of the card, so I have the compendiums that have all the sayings for cards, and I never know what color combinations to put together and what goes with what, and so all their collections make it easy for me to know what to do. So that is why I love Crafter's Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before. Thanks, bye.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for being with us. If you are watching and you know anybody who loves their soft craft and they don't perhaps know about us, then make sure you give them a little note, tell them to tune in, say hello, tell them about the deals, because we are very, very busy. Thank you to Mistress Dara. Says, I'm knitting whilst watching. I'm doing the toe decreases on a sock. That sounds technical. That's all I'll say.
Very.
Yeah. We are going to talk about knitting though now, and what's nice again is if you've been with us earlier on and over the first sort of hour of the show already, you'll know that we've got kits for everybody, kind of all levels covered off here. And if crocheting isn't your thing, or maybe knitting is, and first up, like the crocheting boxes, we've got the Learn to Knit boxes. So again, the bright and pastel options here, bright details on the screen. $26.99 is the price, or $40.49. Talk us through what we get in the brights box. So a third of the stock has gone here, so very, very popular already.
Okay, so in the Learn to Knit box, everything that you're going to need to start your knitting journey in this box. You're going to get 6 balls of the beautifully bright yarn in the Bright Swan.
Oh, yeah.
This is a super chunky yarn. It's 90% acrylic and 10% wool.
Yeah.
So it feels really, really soft. It's lovely. It's a 100-gram ball, so you've got 600 grams there, and each ball is 75 metres in that one there. It comes in this beautiful box, and in there you're also going to get 2 sets of needles, pom-pom makers, a crochet manual.
Wow.
I've lost it. Where have I popped it? Oh, there it is down there. A crochet manual and the instructions to be able to make 4 projects.
Wow, yeah. Look at these needles. Is it easy to start with the bigger ones then?
Yes, so when you're first starting out, and I can say this confidently because I started my knitting journey.
Yeah.
Firstly, I should mention they're bamboo, which is lovely because the yarn just glides on and off them really simply as well. So they feel really lovely to work with as well. So you've got 2 sets there of the bamboo needles for the different projects that you have. And if I can just pinch the instructions there. So you've got the crochet manual, and that talks... sorry, crochet, a brain.
Knitting manual.
Knitting manual. And so it tells you how to hold your needles, the different yarn, etc. Casting on, doing a slip knot, etc. Weaving in the ends, knit stitch, garter stitch. But also reference to our YouTube channel, so you can go on there and see. So when I was learning, I'd do a bit of the both. I was referencing the knitting manual, I was using a little bit of the book, and I was looking on YouTube. But you could just use the manual because everything in the box starts you off on your journey.
I tell you what as well, like the box is beautifully presented, so if you were giving this as a gift to somebody, what a lovely present it would be.
Because how many times you hear, I want a new hobby, I need something else to do. So it's a brilliant gift for anybody who you've ever kind of overheard say that. Should also mention, with this box, like the crochet one, you will get access to an online course to learn to knit with Emma and Claire.
Yeah.
So if you can't make the session when it is, and they're all advertised on our website, then it's pre-recorded, so you can always watch it back as well, and that's really good to be able to reference as well.
Do you get little pom-pom makers as well?
You get pom-pom makers,
brilliant.
you can make different sizes. So in this kit, in the box, you can make a scarf, a stripy garter scarf. I know we had this one on you last time, and it was really popular. The cowl neck. You can make the hat. You can make a few pom-pom hats, actually.
It's a couple, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, you can make a couple of pom-pom hats or the stripy blanket, because that uses 6 balls of yarn. So we've got the bright colourway, and we've also got them in the pastels. So in the pastels, you're getting some more kind of muted colours.
There we go.
So you get 6 balls of those.
Right. So 2 of each of the different colours.
2 of each of the different colours.
Within that set. I think it's so brilliant, a great way to kind of start your journey as far as knitting is concerned. And it's the pom-pom hat, the cowl, the scarf or the blanket in there, the manual, the YouTube channel. I mean, everything is sort of covered for you as far as learning to knit is concerned. I suppose the choice that you're going for is whether you just decide to go for the brights or the pastels. Wow, is that the...
So that's actually the blanket, it's huge.
That is
massive. And this is just a
massive.
simple garter stitch. So actually I'll show the right way around.
That way.
But this is just a simple garter stitch, but it's absolutely huge. I found, because I started my knitting journey not long ago, this is a brilliant project because you can really kind of just immerse yourself in this while you kind of sat down or watching the TV or just having some time to yourself. So this is a brilliant project, I think. And again, brilliant to gift to somebody or just for yourself.
Could have done with this. We had a barbecue with some friends around on Saturday night, and you know it's that time of the year where it's nice, but it gets cold quite quickly, doesn't it? Like 8, 9 o'clock, still light, want to sit outside. It's perfect just to take out, put over your knees, wrap around your shoulders.
Yeah, absolutely. And what I love with my project that I did on this one, and it's got a few like drop stitches and a few, but that's my journey and that's showing me that, and I will always look back at it and say that's when I first started to learn to knit, and that's why I think that box is brilliant.
Yeah, I really like that idea as well though. It's the same with the paper crafting and stuff as well, isn't it? Keeping those cards that you made when you first started. It's like with things like this as well, keeping those things that you make along the route, because you can look back and go, oh, that was the first thing I ever did, and look at what I'm doing now, look how much better that I've got with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it just has a bit more sentimental value, and even if you gifted it to somebody, they can see the time and the energy and the effort that you've put into it for them.
Thank you, Janelle. Says, crochet is my fall/winter craft. Too hot to do in the other seasons, you say. Janice says, I can confirm the wool slips easily on bamboo. My knitting has just slipped off. Oh, no. I've lost a load of stitches. Guess that I am starting again, says Janice. It takes a lot of skill to be able to knit and watch. That's all I will say, having done a little bit of knitting. I'm like you still. I'm like having to do like that. Whereas, like, I remember when Emma was sat over there last time she was here, she's just literally like that. It's like people who can touch type, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, like when I'm typing, I'm like that.
I just look really, but I've started to relax a little bit now. And I said to Emma, when is that moment when I'll just be able to but I can now on knit, not on crochet so much now.
It's the same with everything. You think about driving. Remember when you first started driving and you're thinking about like every gear change, aren't you? You think about every sort of manoeuvre. And now when you drive, it's just all like muscle memory, isn't it? It's the same with this. Pastels and brights available in the Learn to Knit boxes. So $26.99 or $40.49 is the price on these. Again, everybody's getting that saving across the board. Now, I'll come around here if you want to have a look there.
Yeah.
We're going to have a look at the pocket book of knitting. Talk us around this.
So, One of the 4 books that Claire's done on pocket books. She's actually written 8 books now, I believe, but there's a series of 4 books. We have a knitting, the crochet you saw. It tells you a little bit about Claire, the company, to start with in here. Everything throughout in this book has been illustrated. It's so beautifully illustrated. It's gorgeous. There's pages for you to write about your knitting projects and notes, and lots of inspirational quotes throughout. So the beginning of the book really talks about getting started, what do you need to start knitting, talking about different yarns, talking about the different size needles. Then you go to your first stitches, so how to cast on, how to do a slip knot, knit stitch, purl stitch, stocking stitch, casting off, weaving in ends. It is all in this book.
There's so much to learn, isn't there?
Yeah, there is loads. But you can just do little swatches and it shows you through to talk through, you know, joining in a new ball of yarn. I always thought that was going to be really, really difficult, but actually it's okay.
Very achievable.
So there's lots in there, understanding the abbreviations, because of course you've got to be able to learn how to read a pattern. So everything that you need is in there. And then it starts off with, once you've showed you how to read a simple pattern, starting off with different projects. So you've got bronze, silver and gold level, and there's a bonus project at the end in this book. So the bronze level project is actually the garter stitch scarf that you'll see in the book, and then it moves on to other projects that that you can have. So the silver one is a herringbone blanket. Then there's the gold project, which is a loop stitch pillow, and then the bonus level project at the end is a simple hat. So there's just loads in there, and again these beautiful illustrations showing you and some tips in there as well, just some little tips about what can happen, or you know, keep your stitches evenly spaced and things like that. So there's everything in there that you need.
Wow, I mean, who knew like there would be so much to learn when it comes to knitting, all the different kind of stitches and things like casting on and casting off. I could have done with this book actually when you sent me home with the knitting last time. And here we go. So you get little pages where you can kind of log all your kind of thoughts and your notes, and then you get to a point where you get a little medal.
Yeah, and what a wonderful thing to keep as well if you were starting off, just to keep this and look back, you know, when you're doing the advanced and intermediate kits, to look back and say, gosh, I remember starting with this and what projects you made, etc.
So there you go. I mean, Penny's mentioned a few of these, but herringbone stitches you've seen in there, casting off, casting on, little quotes as you go through as well. And there's that gold level project too. So lots of things to be able to kind of get your teeth into. Congratulations, now you're an experienced knitter. Not quite there yet, I don't think. But yeah, you get the point here. It's like it's almost like taking you on a little journey, isn't it, really?
Yeah, and what I thought this book was good as well is if you didn't want to, you know, go and buy a kit necessarily project, you could buy this book with some yarn, with some needles, advices, and then you could always practice the different swatches. So you could do a moss stitch, or you could just do the garter stitch to start with, or you know, you just talked about the herringbone. So they're all in there. So you could just make these, like, you know, you could just make your little swatches, and they're more confident. I had no idea there were so many stitches that you could do.
Very popular again. Both of the books today actually have been very, very popular, whether you've been crocheting or knitting. So jump in and grab those. Let's introduce you to the characters though, because again, these have been super, super popular. The ones that you asked for last time that Penny was here, we've managed to bring to you on Crafters TV. But again, stock on these has been dwindling through the day. And we're going to start off first with Chloe, this is, isn't it? Chloe the cat.
Yeah, let's talk about Chloe the cat. So we had Elsie earlier in the crochet. So now we will talk to Chloe the cat. So she is, again, a really, really popular one that we have. I love the way she flops around a little bit. So if you pick her up, she just kind of like super floppy, but I really love her. So you can just kind of see her again in a pram, in a nursery, or just at home, just on your shelf in the living room, who knows.
Yeah, I love her.
I love Elsie, she's gorgeous. And I know that we all love, Claire, Emma, we all love to see at work when people send in the photos of their makes that they've made, because they all have different like tweaks, maybe slightly long whiskers or slightly different eyes or ears, you know, so it's lovely to see. We love it when people share the makes.
Yeah, like you say, because they're always going to be slightly different, aren't they, whoever makes them. Is anyone else thinking, I'll say this out loud because I keep thinking it, and they're far too nice to do this, but I've got a border collie, and she would absolutely love one of these toys. These are too nice to give to your dogs, aren't they, really?
I mean, I don't know how long they would last. I mean, I have a dog. I don't know what one would last.
I just imagine
and especially if you spend like hours knitting it, I don't think you'd want the head being ripped off, possibly. So no. But so everything comes in one of our bag of happies, and you can actually stick these back down. So if you did want to make it, you can pop it back in and gift it to someone. But everything is in there that you need. So we've got the pattern, we've got a darning needle on here as well to sew in the ends, etc. So in Chloe the cat, we've got the cream yarn that you'll see for her feet and paws. We've got 3 balls of the Bow Baby, and again, this is machine washable yarn on a 30-degree wash. It's a DK weight yarn, 50-gram balls that we have here, and 50% merino and 50% acrylic, making them really soft. And I love these because the actual factory where they're spun is just down the road from me, so a local mill as well in West Yorkshire. You get the features, so the yarn for the features, and also the needles, the beautiful bamboo needles as well. So you've got everything in there. Did I mention the stuffing? And you get the stuffing as well.
Of course, mention that. Yeah, you get the stuffing included too. Again, so a really lovely gift to give to somebody who already loves knitting, or if you are someone who already knits, what a great gift to be able to buy and then make. I mean, yeah, you talk about new babies, but actually for any kids would love to have something like this. And what sort of skill level are we talking about here for?
So Chloe. Is easy.
Isn't she the cutest? I don't know who my favourite... Who's your favourite? Let us know in the comments of all the characters that we've met today. Obviously over there we've got Mabel, haven't we? Was it Elsie the kitten?
Elsie.
Elsie kitten, Isla, and then Laura the lamb. I mean... Pretty cute.
We've got so many. We have so many. But yeah, I'll talk you through all the different bits that you do, and then you pop them all together.
I just love the little details of the claws. Yeah, they're so super cute. Cute little claws. And then, like you say, the little whiskers that you've got here as well. You can personalise these and make these look as cute as you want them to be. But there we go. Put Chloe the cat down, Ben, for goodness sake.
Actually, that's a good idea, because if you had any spare yarn left over, you could just like do a little duplicate stitch over the top and put a little initial or something as well.
Oh, you could. Look at her little face. Right, put her down. $29.44 if you want Chloe the cat, that kit, or $40.84. Jenny says, change of plan. Baby blanket can wait. I'm going to start on the mittens and the booties, apparently. If you want anything like baby-wise, we've got some other items that we haven't shown you in the earlier show. One item that we did show you, who you guys absolutely loved, was our little octopus here. Well, I say little, rather sizable octopus. This is Robin the octopus. We chatted about this earlier. I can't remember the answer because the day just flies over. Are there reasons behind the names? Are they named after like people in the office, or?
Some of them are. I mean, some of the earlier ones. But so like we've got Dom. I don't want to say Dom Dragon, but he is a dragon. But Dom's not a dragon in the warehouse. Far from it. But we do have Dom the Dragon. So yes, they do have names. But I'll definitely go back and mention that we need one, Ben, as well. You should have one. I should have.
Do we know why it's Robin the octopus?
I don't. But I'm going to ask Claire actually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But look at this. The level of detail here, again, that you can achieve is incredible. Like the detail on the suckers on each of the tentacles is amazing.
This is a bobble stitch, and they just feel so beautiful. And again, for babies, just for that sensory touch as well, perfect. Robin is really, again, a bit of an OG, is really, really popular for us, and just sits so beautifully on a shelf because of these lovely tentacles that are dropping down. Robin is very, very, very popular.
Do you know what? In real life, like whenever I see octopuses on like nature shows, they creep me out a little bit. But Robin's the nicest, cutest octopus I think I've ever seen.
Definitely.
Again, you get everything that you need. Skill level here is
easy. I know, which because it looks, but it's an easy level.
I suppose it's replicating the same thing over and over again, isn't it?
Yeah. And again, it's the way it's all sewn up. So you're starting with a piece and then you're kind of bringing it round. Whereas I looked at some and I was like, that looks really complicated, but actually when it's laid out, it's not. I'll show you later.
$26.99 for Robin Octopus, $38.94. So far, Trudy says her favourite that she's seen is the personalised cloud. I didn't expect that one coming in. Louise says Laura the lamb is her favourite.
Oh, we love Laura.
And Mary Beth Dawes says my favourite is Isla the highland cow. Next up is cute little Mabel bunny. So this is Mabel replicated obviously over there, crocheted in the grey, but this is then knitted in the pink.
Yeah, so we have the knitted version of Mabel Bunny.
Yeah.
Again, icon. I started, and I should just mention we do also have a Robin Octopus and Friends book as well as a Mabel and Co book. So this is where kind of all their friends come from.
Right.
But with Mabel Bunny, again, an easy pattern. Let me show you everything that you're going to get in Mabel. I've got the knitting needles, the bamboo needles, all of the yarn that you need, actually there's 2 sets of needles, the stuffing, the yarn for the features, and you can make a lovely pom-pom. I love her tail.
Look at that.
She's so
Super
soft
cute.
and squishy.
Yeah.
She's absolutely gorgeous.
And again, everything that you need is included within your little bag
everything.
there, your bag of happy.
Even the darning needle to sew it all together at the end.
Full instructions included too. £29.44 is the price on that, or $40.84. And then we have got Lionel, who is the, what do we call this? He's like a comforter, isn't he, Lionel
It's a comforter, yeah. So we've basically taken his head and popped him onto
Sounds a bit brutal, doesn't it?
It does a little bit. So we've got, sorry, I'm getting all my kits mixed up. But yes, we've got Lionel Lamb comforter. So beautifully soft to touch online. I'm just trying to find his pattern. Where is he? Oh, I've lost. Oh, here he is. It's right in front of me. Apologies. So you get 3 balls of cream, 1 ball of the grey, obviously all the yarn for the features here. The stitches on this one are a knit, purl, bobble stitch, which is this here, the double moss stitch, and an increase and decrease. So there are lots of different types of textures on here. And then it's just finished off. I love these with 3 little kisses, just with the yarn just on here that's been popped over the top.
I guess, again, that could be initials if you wanted it to, couldn't it?
Could be initials, yeah, whichever you want to pop on there. So everything is in there that you need.
And again, £29.44 for Lionel, or $40.84 is the price on that one. Chloe the cat is Ash Cambo's favourite on the comments as well. Lots of comments with Chloe and Isla the Highland cow coming through too. Now, something we didn't show earlier on was the booties. We've got cute little baby booties, haven't we? We've got these over this side.
Yes.
There's so much stuff over here. It's unbelievable.
I did bring a lot.
I
did bring a lot.
Did you come in a truck or?
Carried away. I got a little bit carried away. Let's pop that down there. Yes, so we have got the booties. Now, what I love about these booties is, and I am actually this is going to be one of my next projects, but the booties are actually just 2 squares, and then you kind of pull them together and pop them together. But this is in the merino yarn that we saw earlier. So 100% merino yarn. These are in the granite grey. But we also give you a little bit of yarn to do a duplicate stitch over the top. So you can either do initial, I think we've got a initial there, and we've got a little heart, but these are cute. Absolutely gorgeous, and feel how soft they're, just so soft to put on little toes that we have there. And this is just a garter stitch, and then it's like a square, and then it's put together. Let me show you the pattern that you get for this one. So you've got the needle again to stitch it together at the end, and then it's going to show you lots of different examples. Yeah. It shows you how to do the duplicate stitch, the chain stitch, over the top. Everything's there in there that you need. I
feel like this would be like a good place to start, right? Quite a small, manageable project.
Yeah, this is a beginner kit, actually. So in all our beginner kits, you get a knitting manual. So in this one, you've got the knitting manual as well. So this is going to show you how to do a slip knot, how to cast on, how to do a garter stitch, which is what this one is here.
Oh, they're really cute. I must want those in a size 11.
Yeah, no, they look comfy.
Put those on at the end of the night. Get me knitting out.
I know, really get them with your blankets, like put the blanket over your top.
Get me bobble hat on, booties.
You do a hat, your cowl
cardigan. I mean, seriously.
I mean, we'll be everything.
So you get, this is the granite and natural cream, right, you get in this one?
So you get the, look at that. So you get the ball, the 50-gram ball of the merino yarn. You get some yarn, the merino yarn for the features as well to do the chain stitch. And you get your needles in there as well. And this one, because it's a beginner kit, you get the knitting manual and obviously the pattern as well. So it's all in there, ready to go, ready to start.
£12.34 is the price on the baby booties, $18.04. Janice says these are the ones that I've got. Are you making these right now, Janice, did you say? If you are, send in some pictures. We'd love to see. If you are crocheting or knitting whilst we're doing the show, do send in your pictures. Good morning to Rhonda as well. He says, good morning, crafty friends. I've been watching but had a cat on my lap. What else we didn't show you earlier on are these cardigans. So these are different to the ones the other side of the studio. Did you say these are like ballet knit? Is that what?
Because we've got we had the crochet one that we showed you earlier. So now we've got knitting. We've got 2 knitting versions. So I'll show you this one first.
Yeah.
So this is our personalised sweater.
Oh, cute.
Here, and again, just so unbelievably soft. I'll let you hold that just so I can show the kit if that's okay.
Look at that.
Just grab that. Yeah. So again, it comes with the everything out of the bag. So on this one, it depends on the size. So the sizes that we've got here are 0 to 3 and 3 to 6.
Yep.
But on our website, if you wanted to go higher, we actually go to 12 to 18 months if you needed as well. So this is just 5 balls in this one, which is the 0 to 3. You've got the needles that you need. Oh, you've got 5 balls of the merino yarn. Everything's in there. And then the bit for the features as well.
Okay.
So we've just used on this one the granite grey to do the name, but we've actually popped in a little bit of the blush yarn as well, because on this one you can see, and in the pattern we show you just if you wanted to do some little petals to put around. But you don't have to do a name. I know personalisation is really, really popular right now, but if you wanted to, you could just do maybe a big heart or a star or something like that. Or you could just have it plain if you wanted as well, or maybe put some little edging around, whatever you want to do on that one.
0 to 3 then on this show, and also 3 to 6. Any furthers? Their Wool Couture website is woolcouturecompany.com. And yeah, you know, it's up to you if you want to totally personalise it, you can. If you just want to stitch on a little motif again, you can. If you want to just put on initials of the newborn baby, of course, you've got the ability to be able to do that as well. The thing to stress again here too is just like the softness that you've got of this yarn. It's super, super soft. It's absolutely gorgeous to the touch. It's
really,
stunning.
really gorgeous.
$32.29 for the cardigan or sweater, or $44.64 is the price on that one.
This is one of my favourites.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yes, this is the ballet
wrap.
The ballet. What do we? Is it a
ballet wrap?
Ballet wrap.
Yep. Ballet wrap cardi. So
That
again,
is
we've
so
got a
cute.
0 to 3 and a 3 to 6 on this one.
Yep.
Everything else. So in this one, you're going to get 5 balls again of the cream.
Yep.
The features to be able to do a star again, or you could just do a letter on there as well. But I just love the detailing on this. And again, you can pop it as loose as you want, or as, you know, just as tight to wrap round.
Yeah.
The ballet cardis for babies are really, really popular. On the pattern, you can see that we've shown it with little petals that you can pop on. So you get a little bit of the blush colour in there if you wanted to do some little petals, and it shows you how to do that. Okay.
And again, you know, you've got the pattern there, so if you want to choose all of the different colours of yarn that you've got across this show, then of course you can grab that to go extra too. All of the instructions in there. And again, lots of tuition for you over on the website as well. It's just beautiful, honestly.
They really, really are.
So have we got 0 to 3, 3 to 6 again here?
Yep. That one, it's an easy one.
Okay.
An easy kit. Skill level.
$32.29 is the platinum is the UK price on that. $44.64 is the US price on that. Right, thank you, Ash, who says, I've just bought Chloe the cat. I cannot wait to start knitting again. And Mary Pet says, my favourite is the octopus, although they are all really cute. We are pretty low stocked across everything. It's been a busy old day. So we're going to give you opportunity to get your carts and your baskets checked out, and we'll have a kind of final wrap up of all of the goodies on the show when we come back. We'll see you in just a few moments' time.
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. We might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll put your towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses, so I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man, we craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. We crept in Lydney, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darlington, Almond Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Wildham, Archer, Tackwell Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Bay, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinhole, Avon, Freeport, Mableton, San Jose, Enumclaw, Great Bend, Detroit, Keniston. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters, we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Parachute, Paradise, Pollux, Papillion, Sheepshead Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacon, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackwood, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Temple Hills and Bentley, Tampa, Pillar, Tucum, Cary, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters, we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Loxahatchee, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki-Wachee, Pensacola, Ellsmere, Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Method, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homer, Sassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Fintana. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters, we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Newton Abbey, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Ferrum, Rhinebeck, Walkerstown, Newarheim, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic, St. Cloud, St. Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Ramble City. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters, we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Sawbrook, Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Latte, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage, and Hurtville, Seattle, Go Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Go Canyon, Altoona, Calounda, Port Orange, Glover, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters, we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Knapp Hill, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Mandenholm, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Summers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Sawston, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hopewell, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne, and Cluj-Napoca. Oh yeah.
Hi everybody, this is Lynn Bledsoe. You asked me why I like or I love Crafter's Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter, and Crafter's Companion makes me look better. It makes me look like a better crafter than I am, because I'm not good at design. So I have the layout collection that helps me with design. I don't like to do the same thing over and over. So I have a template library that gives me lots of new ideas and card bases and things to try. I never know what to put on the inside of the card, so I have the compendiums that have all the sayings for cards, and I never know what color combinations to put together and what goes with what, and so all their collections make it easy for me to know what to do. So that is why I love Crafter's Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before. Thanks. Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. Can I believe we've only got about 40 minutes left on the show? It's absolutely flown over. Launch party is here tonight, of course. The fish will be back on that with me. We're looking at Vintage Carnival. Also, we've got Out This World deals, Explorer Kit on the show tonight too. And we will probably have another look at some of the goodies here as well. But don't wait until later. Anything that you've sort of caught your eye, get it in this show because we are very, very busy across the board. A lot of love for the characters, which is quite
I'm
nice.
not surprised. I'm not surprised.
They're all so cute, aren't they?
They're so unique as well. There's
Yeah.
nothing quite like them. They're beautiful. And we have so many of them as well. Honestly, Ben, I could have just brought all of them, but
you'd have to let us know.
Here till midnight.
Yeah, you'd have to let us know in the comments if there's any other characters perhaps that you want, like a particular character that you want to see. Have a look on the Wool Couture website and then let us know. Then maybe next time Penny's back we can bring those in. So it's Wool Couture Company.
WoolCoutureCompany.com.
See the other characters and then give us a bit of a shout. Sensational Sky says, so beautifully cute, all these teddies. Loving the kit, says Ash, because they include everything. And that's the point, isn't it? As we come back to talk about Laura Lamb here, everything you need, because I've been in shopping TV for years, and sometimes you'll get kits and then you think, well, I bought the kit, but then you end up having to go, things like the stuffing, you have to go and buy extra, but you provide everything, don't you?
We do, and that was one thing. I've been with the company about 4 years now, 4.5 years, but when I do, and what I loved was you literally do get everything inside, because I've bought them because I kind of look at others and things, and you'd be like, oh, I've not got the stuffing, or I've not got the yarn for the features or the needles or the hook, and it's so annoying when you sit down to do something. So in these kits today, you've got absolutely everything that you need.
Emma says, she's bought Isla the cow and the booties as well. She says, I have a brand new niece that is just 1 month old. Well, that's going to be a marvellous gift to give. Should we have a look at Laura the Lamb then?
Yes. So last time I came and brought Laura with me, and she's just really, really popular. And what I love as well, you could almost do them like you can make quite a few. You do one and then move on to the next one. But Laura Lamb, so she is an easy skill level. Sorry, I'm telling you fibs now. The sun has gone to my head. But let me show you about Laura. Laura is an intermediate. I think we had a lady asked earlier. So we've got an intermediate level on Laura.
Yeah.
So in Laura's kit, you get 2 balls of cream, 2 balls of grey in the bow baby yarn, which again is this machine washable yarn at 30 degrees. It's double crochet, treble, half treble and puff stitch, which is these ones here on there.
And that's all the stuff. Is that all the stuffing?
Yeah, it's interesting bagging. Sort of
yeah, I can imagine actually. And does all that go in there?
Yes, it does. Yeah. I mean, they're varying amounts of the different animals. Some have got fatter tummies, but yeah, the stuffing goes into them, so you've got everything that you need. It's a DK yarn in terms of weight, and just feels lovely and soft.
Yeah, she is beautiful, and again, it's that whole thing of whether you're going to kind of make Laura to then give to somebody, or whether you know somebody who loves to crochet and then you can give them the kit for them to be able to make for somebody else. But she's super cute. I mean, again, and how nice if you're giving this as a gift, as a new baby gift to somebody, nobody else will have that gift to give to somebody. It's like totally unique, totally personalised by you, and I just think absolutely beautiful. Details at the bottom of your screen. Oh, hello. Half the price, half the stock of Laura has gone. $29.44 is the price, or $40.84 if you want to jump in and grab Laura. So be quick on that one. Now, next up, Isla. I'm going to pick up Isla. Oh no! There's one left of Isla.
Oh no! Well, I'm not surprised because she is she is so popular. But I was just thinking actually when you were mentioning about because they will all be different. Because however you make them, they're all going to be unique, be it intention or how you put the eyes on differently, or they're all going to be different. So they're all one-offs when they're made for sure. So yeah, I just love this loop stitch on Isla because it's this real kind of shaggy coat
it gives
she's got on.
that sort of shaggy feel, doesn't it?
So Isla's an advanced kit.
Yeah.
So we've obviously got beginner, easy, advanced, intermediate and advanced. So an advanced kit. And this one is double crochet, 2 together, loop stitch and treble crochet. She's actually 41 centimetres tall. I don't know whether you can see there. Yeah. So in this one, you get a lot of yarn in this one. You've got the mink. The mink colour is my favourite colour in our bow baby yarn. And this is all dyed and spun in West Yorkshire, not too far from where we are based. So yeah, you're getting 5 balls of mink and 1 ball of natural cream. So 6 balls of 50-gram balls in this kit. There's a lot of yarn in this kit, so it'll keep you going for a while.
And what is nice, again, as I keep saying, there's so many different colours of yarn that you've got available on this show. So if you love the idea of making like multiple Islas, then you could have an Isla and then...
Yeah, because once you've got the pattern, you can make as many as you want.
Yeah, exactly right. So you could, if you wanted to have like a red highland cow. You could, Oh, she's super cute. There's only one left. So first come, first served. Whoever wants that, give her a home. Don't let her go. But if you do want Isla, you're going to have to move quickly. For What's the price on this? $41.79, $56.99. Next up, Elsie kitten. Who do we like best? Elsie kitten. I suppose we're not going to have favourites, really, are we? Elsie kitten or Chloe cat?
Well, I've got a little cat, and Elsie kind of reminds me of the cat Tom.
Oh, well, your cat's called...
Elsie looks a bit cuter than Tom, actually. Tom's a bit of a brute sometimes, but yeah, no, I do like Elsie. Elsie's probably my favourite.
Is Tom the same colour as?
He is, yeah, he's grey and white. But Elsie looks like she wouldn't bring mice in. So maybe I should have Elsie. So with
Does Tom bring mice in?
A lot.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, a lot.
It's the joys of having a cat, isn't it, you see?
Yes, absolutely. Anyway. So Elsie, you get 3 balls of the Bow Baby yarn in the natural grey. You get a ball of the pink as well, and the cream, just to finish off all the features, and then some of the black so that you can do the eyes and the little features on Elsie kitten as well. Elsie is an intermediate kit. Chain, double crochet, 2 together, treble crochet and bobble stitch on Elsie kitten.
And she looks a little bit shorter than Isla, isn't she? She's, what's the height on her?
She is. She's 23 centimetres.
Yes.
23 centimetres is Elsie.
Again, everything that you need to be able to create all of your instructions are included in there as well. What did you say? Intermediate?
Intermediate, yeah.
Intermediate. Never mind. £37 if you want the full kit for Elsie the cat, Elsie the kitten. $50.34 if you are in the US and you're shopping. And then kind of where it all started with cute little Mabel bunny. Half the stock of Mabel's gone. What's quite nice, of course, whether you're kind of into your knitting or crochet or indeed into both, you've got Mabel in both the crochet and, of course, your knitting kit as well. But, of course, here we're talking a crochet. And if you are new to this and you want to create a character, she's the way to start, isn't she?
She's an easy kit as well. So if you wanted to move kind of up the ranks, so to speak, Mabel would be a good one to start with, because if you know the basics of a crochet, you can move on to Mabel, because she's an easy kit. It's double crochet. I can't lose my foot.
It is warm in here, I tell you what. It's amazing that we've done an hour and a half without keeling over today.
It's double crochet is Mabel. I feel like my grammar's going as well.
Yeah.
It's double crochet is Mabel. Thank you. And she's 23 centimetres tall when seated like this, so she just looks lovely, just kind of sat there. I love her floppy ears, which is what I loved. She was actually first launched in 2019. Was Mabel Bunny. So she is an icon. She is machine washable as well at 30 degrees. Too. And again, everything is in the instructions that you need. There's references, even, you know, how to do a pom-pom, and you can reference our YouTube as well for tutorials as well, to have a look at that one.
And I guess it's just nice to have a little look around your YouTube channel, because there'll be more ideas on there as well of things that perhaps people haven't picked up, right?
Yeah, so Claire's done a ton of videos on there that you can see for lots of tutorials, and we always get such lovely comments on them as well, so they're great to go to. I certainly used it when I was learning to knit, and they're brilliant.
And just to mention, because we haven't chatted about that, you're on all the sort of socials as well, so if people want to ask questions or drop in and say hello...
Yeah, absolutely, and we're always willing to help, so yeah.
Usual places, Instagram, Facebook. You doing the TikTok as well?
Just starting.
Oh, really, yeah.
Just starting, yes.
I'm a little bit like that.
But Instagram, yes, Facebook for sure, and you can always email us at hi@woolcouturecompany.com.
Chloe says, I bought the knitting kit last time Wool Couture was on. I haven't made anything yet, but I am enjoying practicing. And thank you very much indeed for everyone who has been shopping. I can tell you that we have found a final home for Isla the Highland cow. She's sold out, is Isla.
So popular.
She's very popular. So she's the most popular of all of our little characters. The others will go the same way, so do make sure you jump in and grab whichever one that you want. If you are new at Laura Lamb, now 60% of the stock gone just there. Now, if you are new to crochet, if you need a bit of a helping hand, if you need to kind of maybe refresh the memory just a little bit, then this is the book to go for, your pocket book of crochet, Mindful Crafting for Beginners. Again, take us through this. And what we said about this is it's a great kind of refresh for people perhaps who haven't crocheted for a while, but if you're just starting off, this is definitely worth putting in your basket, isn't it?
It is. So it tells you a little bit about Claire, how she turned her hobby and passion into a business. the basics of crochet. It tells you a little bit about the company, and then it talks about yarn types, how to get your tension right, all the basic stitches that you need, and then it takes you through those projects, bronze, silver, gold, and a bonus project to be able to make various things in the book. Beautifully illustrated, lots and lots of gorgeous examples in there that you can look at. I did that, that's not knitting, is it? Crochet. Even how to hold your crochet hook, it tells you how to do that. But everything is in there, so it's a really, really good guide if you're wanting to start. A brilliant prezi as well. There's places to write your notes about your first project. Some really handy tips as well, which I always think are good when you're learning anything. I always ask for tips on anything. And some inspirational quotes kind of to keep you going as well. You know, sometimes you get that, just can't get that bit right. So there's some really good quotes in there that'll just keep you going too.
And I know we've chatted about this today already, but for people just dropping in, the illustrations you must talk about in this book, they're so clear, they're so precise, and they do make it nice and easy for people who are new to kind of follow along. So I know a lot of people learn by words, but a lot of people do just follow pictures, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a visual person,
yeah,
so
same.
I always like to look at pictures rather than people, you know, sort of talking. So, but you can use a combination, you know, of the book. You can go to the YouTube channel, but everything is in the book if you needed it. You don't know.
A lot of people have jumped in and grabbed this today. There is a book for the knitting as well, so entirely what you decide that you want to go for. But go quickly because the stocks were bigger on this, and I think 70% of the stock has now gone on that. Great little gift idea as well for anyone who loves their crochet or indeed who wants to get back into it. Well done, Crafty Angie. She says, I got the last Isla. Yes, well done to you. And the others will go that way as well. So if you want any of the cuddlies, whether it be the crochet gang over here or the knitting crew over there, then you do need to be fairly quick. We are going to have another quick break for you and then give you the opportunity to have a look at the more of the crochet deals and a bit of a wrap up, because as I say, we're getting towards the business end of the show. So check out your baskets, come back, we will wrap everything up and we'll see you back here in about 4 minutes time.
I'm here because I do love Crafters Companion products and Crafters TV.
Your products are great, made with great care and thought, and are second to none.
Love all the products. I love the tutorials we get.
Your papers shimmer and make all our crafts shine.
I love all of the products and all of the paper pads, of course.
I love Crafters TV because it shows you the best tips and tricks on how to use your crafty stash.
The quality of the products are phenomenal. Value for money is exceptional.
Amazing presenters, craft goods galore, launch days and craft vaults, deals bundles and more.
Your pens, pencils, markers make all crafters say, they are mine.
Or I love Crafter's Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter, and Crafter's Companion makes me look better.
Hello everybody. In Crafters World, my name's Holly Collie. I'd just like to tell everybody how much my mummy appreciates and loves Crafters TV. It really helped during the last couple of years when it's been a bit of a rough time. I know I'm the best dog in the world, but Crafters TV is the best company in the world. Thank you very much everybody. Bye!
My favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters.
The laughter and the giggles and the dressing up and the jokes.
Really fun and really good, and sometimes the only laugh you will get when you're not feeling well.
There's a personal connection with the presenters and the demonstrators.
The inspiration and clear instruction is patiently presented.
I love everyone that I have come to know on Crafters TV.
Well, you got two comedians, Dan and Craig. They're not comedians really, they're brilliant.
Presenters are great. Demonstrators are great.
Number one is the enjoyment I get from watching Ben and all of the demonstrators making the projects.
You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help.
Personal connection with everyone that's involved in Crafters TV.
For me, they have become my friend, creating a personal connection and making you feel part of a crafting family.
And get me a chuckle. It just feels like you're right there in my living room.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to join Club Inspire include special members only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome back, everybody. We are into the home stretch, and now is the time to be making your mind up, as Boxers once said, and getting those final few deals. Launch party coming your way tonight with me and the fish from 5 o'clock. Vintage Carnival on that show, as I say. Plus, we have got some of the Dreamies goodies from last week, Paper Dynamics cardstock, and we have got a fabulous Out of This World deal as well. There's loads on that show, so I hope you can join me and the fish for that. We thought we'd just do like a final wrap up, though, on all of the crochet goodies as well, starting off with the granny square baby blanket. I think this, you know what, I love all of like the cute characters and stuff. I'm a bit of a sucker for cuddly toys, but I think if you're talking about one of the most sort of eye-catching and beautiful items on the show, it's got to be this blanket.
Yeah, I mean this one as well, just to get immersed in a project, this is brilliant because there's nothing more nostalgic than a granny square.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what it is, one big granny square. So this is a brilliant project. It's an easy level pattern and it's just really, really soft and cosy. You can drape it on your knees, you can drape it on a pram blanket or just over your sofa, but it's just a lovely one, and what an amazing gift if you gave that to somebody for them to be able to keep forever.
And this kit is, so you will be able to create exactly this because you get the different colours of yarn included, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. So you get 4 balls of the cream, of the natural cream. You get 4 balls of the blush.
Yeah.
And 2 of the granite colour as well.
Okay.
And then obviously the crochet hook and the pattern that you get in there as well.
And is that exactly the right amount, or will you find you'll have a bit left over afterwards?
It depends on your tension.
Right,
so we do advise on the tension that you need, but sometimes you might have, but yes, there's plenty in there for you to be able to do it. That said, we don't like wastage either, so we don't want to. But if you follow the tension, then you'll have enough, more than enough. So yeah, all our patterns are rigorously tested. So yes, you should have more than enough. Yeah.
In case you're wondering why we're falling over our words today, it's 29 degrees in here. Well, in the gallery, so it must be about 35 in there. I'll tell you what, we are roasting. But that's all your instructions again, everything that you need, all your tuition, and online help if you need it too, right?
Online help, yeah. So you can go to a YouTube channel, and we're always willing to help as well if you get stuck on something. But this is an easy level kit as well. And any of the kits that you buy, you do get access actually to our online crochet course. This is an easy one. So actually, if you know the basics of crochet, then you should be able to do this one, no problem.
And then we've got the granny and the cream as well, haven't we?
Yep. So, and in this one, so you're just going to get all the balls for this one to do the granny square in this one. So you've got 8 balls of the merino cream in this one. Again, an easy level kit.
Yeah.
Chain stitch, double crochet and treble stitch in this one.
So those kits are $45.59. Everything again that you need included in the kits to be able to pop these together. $61.74. Very busy though again on these.
This is 73 centimetres by 73. I mean, you can kind of see the size there, but it's a really, really good size. Is that blanket there?
Super cute as well. Ash has asked a question saying, I'm wondering, so we've obviously got Laura the Lamb, who's a crocheted kit. Do you have any lambs in knitting?
We do. We've got Lionel.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yes.
How can we get that Lionel?
The Lionel Comfortable. We've also got Lionel
the actual
as a
lamb?
Yeah, he just kind of went walkabout. But we do have Lionel Lamb, so you can buy him online on woolcouturecompany.com.
There we go. Has he got to walkabout on the way up here, or is he just didn't make the journey?
He didn't make the journey, but you know, we had to, like, Laura needed her time to shine.
Oh, yeah, of course. Let Laura have a time. But if you want Lionel, head over to the Wool Couture website. We were going to bring you the pocketbook of crochet, but do you know what? We had another sellout. It's gone.
Yay!
Yay! It's sold out. Well done if you got that one.
Surprised.
Very, very handy to have. That one, boop, gone. So congratulations if you got your hands on that. Few people have been talking about this cloud wall hanging, and you know what? I'm not surprised actually, because it's something a little bit different. This obviously partly put together. This, as we said, let's go with that line.
What's my fault?
You didn't quite finish this off, did you? Because there's another little bauble that will hang.
That just sits down here. So
down
just
from
pretend
here.
that there's 3 on there. I shall pop that on later. But yeah, I mean, it just elevates a nursery or a children's room, or even just just to have wherever in your house. But it's beautiful, a really lovely decoration to put in. And you don't need to put the personalisation on if you don't want to. You could leave it. Or you could maybe put some around the edging, or you could just put like a heart or a star on there, or just leave it plain. But we show you how to do that in the kit. So you're getting 3 balls of the granite grey, some of the merino in the cream to be able to do the personalisation on there. Stuffing as well. Everything that you need is in there to be able to do the wall hanging.
I think whatever you're going for today, if budget allows, we'll show you the yarn bundles in just a second before we disappear, but get more of the yarn bundles as well, because whilst you'll have enough yarn in each of the kits to be able to make whatever it is you're making, I think once you've done it, you'll want to make more and potentially then make them in different colours as well, like you've seen here.
So you can see we've got the granite grey, but you could also make it if you bought some of the other yarn bundle in a cream colour. But you could actually do I was thinking red, you could do whatever.
Yeah,
Right one.
absolutely. If you want to go for the cloud wall hanging with the granite and the natural cream, that is $22.79, $31.34 is the price on that. Been very, very popular today. The kits to be able to make the baby clothes as well. So booties, the ballet top over there. I think this is my favourite, like the traditional sort of baby cardi, if you like. It's absolutely stunning. And just again, we can obviously show you here and you can look at this and appreciate just how beautiful it is, but you need to get this home and feel for yourself just how soft this is. And again, imagine making this, putting this together, crocheting this and presenting this to the grandkids or the friends, whoever it might be. Something so very different and something that will be absolutely treasured. This is beautiful, this, Penny.
Yeah, can you imagine taking that out in years to come and just the touch and the feel and the smell? I love the smell of babies as well. But this one's brilliant. So once you've mastered the basics in crochet, this is a brilliant one to move onto in terms of this one. So it's a simple basic in crochet once you've learnt those. It's an easy kit is this one. So the stitches used here are chain, double crochet stitch and chain stitch. And then you can just personalise it here as well. We've actually, on the pattern on this one, you can see that we've done some little petals, which I think are really, really cute, with an initial. On this one, we've popped a star, but you get enough yarn to be able to do that. So you can leave it plain if you wanted to, or you can just personalise it with the extra yarn that you get there. You've got lovely coconut buttons here, which just give a really, really lovely feature as well. They're absolutely gorgeous.
And again, if you wanted to, there's nothing to stop you from like personalising it with like initials or just one letter on there if you wanted.
Yeah.
And the buttons included?
The buttons are included, absolutely everything's included. This is a 0 to 3 size. We've got a 3 to 6 month, but if you went onto our website, we've got sizes up to 18 months.
I mean, so cute. And again, think about it, once you've got the pattern here, get more of the different yarn colours in to create more of the different coloured cardigans. Like Rhonda's just saying, pale blue for that cloud that we just showed you would look so good. So again, pick up those different colours if you can. If you want to go for the cardi, so we've got 0 to 3 and 3 to 6 month size, 35.14. 48.44 is the price for the 3 to 6. Then we've got the cute little teddy bear. So this is what we would call a I've forgotten the name of it now.
Comforter.
Comforter, thank you, comforter. And again, easy to make.
Yeah, so he's an easy kit as well, she, made in the merino yarn, so everything that you see in here is in the merino yarn. But this is just lovely because really cosy, brilliant on delicate skin. You get 2 balls of the merino yarn in this, the 50-gram balls, some extras as well just to do the features, that you get the crochet hook, but again, it's just so lovely and soft, and then the darning needle to sew him all back up together. And the stitches are chain stitch, chain, half treble stitch, double crochet and chain stitch on that one.
And again, I would imagine if you're starting off with your crocheting, this is something quite a simpler and more manageable project to have a go at first.
Yeah, I mean, just because it's slightly smaller, I guess.
Yeah.
So I guess, you know, it just depends on the size. But I think with anything, it's just picking it up, and anytime you kind of just want to have another go. So they can take as long or as short a time, depending upon how often you're doing it, I guess.
£18.04 is the price on this today in the UK, $25.64. Again, go quickly on all of these items as we get towards the sort of final few moments of the show. Things are beginning to disappear. And if it is more yarn that you need, snap all of this up. So you've popped together lots of different bundles for us here, haven't you?
Yes, so we've got 3 different bundles. We've kind of gone bright, slightly more darker colours, and then we've got the pastel colours as well. So starting with the brights, we've got poppy red, which is, I love this colour. Shall I bring them, or can you see them?
Should we look at these ones first?
Oh yeah, we can look at those ones, yeah, absolutely.
So that is
That's a pastel, yep, so that's a pastel set. So here we've got blush, dream, teal, seal and natural cream in those ones. Can you imagine making a blanket out of those? How beautifully those colours would sit together. So they're really, really gorgeous.
And that is how much on each again? It's 60...
It's 50 grams, 65 metres. It's an Aran weight yarn. Yeah.
And again, superb quality with these as well.
100% merino yarn.
Yeah.
Really, really gorgeous. And really popular, especially for making blankets and garments, just because they're so soft.
$28.45 is the price here in the UK for that, or $38.94. Next, we'll have a look at this bundle here.
Yeah, so this is our slightly more muted colour palette. So we've got the navy, which is a lovely, lovely rich navy, a granite, the black, chocolate and caramel. Just the names make you want to.
They do, don't they? 65 metres on each again.
65 metres on each, 50 grams. It's an Aran weight yarn. It's 100% merino. So perfect for crochet, perfect for knitting.
Again, the price on that $28.45 or $38.94. And then lastly, I think I'm with you actually, because you were saying like earlier on that bundle sort of just makes you happy. It's those bright, bold colours, isn't it?
Well, when they were packing this in the way, it just made me happy, because it just makes you think sunshine and summer and I just think of a really lovely kind of rainbowy striped blanket when I look at those colours there. So absolutely love them. Or you could split them up. But yeah, so we've got the poppy red, the pink, the bluebell, the orange and the yellow.
And again, $28.45 for those, or $38.94. Thanks, Rhonda. Says, I'm currently working on finishing a huge crochet blanket at the moment. If it's crochet you want to get into, let's show you again on pictures on the screen. The boxes somehow are just hanging on by a thread, if you excuse the pun. If you want to get the brights, we have 2 of those left now. So next 2 people, I'm not joking you here, we've been very busy across the board. So 2 chances left to jump in and grab that box with everything that you need. And that's the place to start, right? If you are new to crochet, if you're someone perhaps who's getting back into it after, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 years, some of you have been telling me in the comments that you haven't done it for, that's the one to go for. £26.99 in the pastels, $40.49. There's 1 left in the pastels, 2 left in the brights. So let's get those gone. First come, first served on those to get those checked out. Then let's just update you on the cuties. So again, we're down to the bare bones. Mabel Bunny is now limited stock, 4 left. If you want to get the Mabel crochet kit, again, everything that you need in these kits, this is the point here, you're not going to have to then go, oh, well, I need to get the crochet needles. Oh, I'm going to have to buy the stuffing separately. Every single item that you need to make what you're seeing on screen there is included in the box. £29.44, $40.84. There are 4 of those left. So again, last call on that before we disappear. Laura Lamb, 5 of Laura left. Look at her there, she's so cute. Laura Lamb, 5 left. And again, if you want to be able to make that, everything in that kit, in that box, is there for you. You don't need to buy anything else. £29.44, $40.84. And also very busy, just going over to the knitting side of things. So this is Lionel in the comforter range here is again $29.44 or $40.84. Been very busy for Lionel. Lots of knitters, lots of crocheters coming in across the course of this show. So go quickly if you want Lionel. And then Robin, Very busy for Robin the Octopus. A few people were saying earlier on that was their favourite out of all of the different characters, but something a little bit different, I think, actually. You know, you'd expect to see the cute little lambs and the cats and whatnot. Maybe not an octopus, but certainly super cute is Robin, and in that kit, again, everything that you need for $26.99 or whatever the price was there in US dollars, $30.94. Thank you so much for a wonderful show. I mean, we're practically, everything's sort of hanging on by a thread, really, so it's been very busy once again. Hopefully you'll come back and see us again soon.
Absolutely, I'd love to. Thank you for having me.
And also, please make sure you message Penny and the team at Wool Couture to see what else you want to bring back, because how many characters do you reckon you've got across the range? Are we talking tens or like hundreds of?
Like, yeah, we're up near 100. There's loads.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, and we've got every size. We've actually done some little pocket ones, which are tiny. We've got some slightly smaller cotton ones. We've got the Bow Baby ones that you've seen today. Then we've got these huge ones as well in the chunky yarn. They're amazing. I must show you. Even if we don't have it on, I'll bring Bonnie the cow next time.
Absolutely, sure. That is an absolute must. That's the minimum requirement. Thank you so much. If you want to grab any of the final few items, they're obviously there on the website for you. Shop the day. Well done to Janice, who's just managed to get the last pastel crochet box. That's gone, that's sold out. 2 of the brights left now. See, people are now realising we've got like 2 of items left. You need to be shopping and checking out as we finish this show. Massive thank you to Penny. Do go and check out their website as well, woolcouturecompany.com for more. And of course, you can join them on all of the socials as well, the usual socials. I'll be back here with you in just over an hour's time. Debbie is going to be with me for launch party. The Vintage Carnival is back. No doubt we might be having a sneaky peek at some of the other goodies here of whatever's left. I don't think there's going to be much there. And we've also got our Out of This World deal tonight and an Explorer kit for you too. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Penny, and we'll catch you back here in just over an hour's time. Until then, thanks for watching and bye for now.